Brussels is experiencing an extraordinary wave of excitement as thousands of BTS fans from around the world arrive in the Belgian capital ahead of the group's highly anticipated world tour concerts. Hotels, restaurants, cafes, shopping districts, and public transportation hubs have all begun to feel the impact of the massive international gathering, with purple-themed outfits, BTS merchandise, and enthusiastic conversations becoming increasingly common throughout the city. For many fans, the journey to Brussels represents far more than attending another concert. It is the culmination of years of waiting, supporting the 7 members through military service, solo projects, and individual achievements before witnessing their long-awaited reunion on one of the biggest stages in Europe. The anticipation has transformed Brussels into a meeting place for ARMY from every corner of the world, creating an atmosphere filled with excitement, friendship, and celebration. Travelers from South Korea, Japan, Indonesia, Thailand, the Philippines, the United States, Canada, Brazil, France, Germany, Spain, Italy, the United Kingdom, and many other countries have been sharing their travel experiences across social media. Airports, train stations, and city landmarks have become gathering points where fans exchange photo cards, distribute handmade gifts, and meet online friends for the very first time after years of communicating through fan communities. Local businesses have also begun preparing for the influx of international visitors. Hotels near the concert venue reported increased bookings well in advance of the event, while restaurants expanded staffing to accommodate larger crowds. Souvenir shops introduced special purple-themed displays, and cafes created BTS-inspired drinks and desserts to welcome visitors celebrating the group's arrival in Europe for one of the most anticipated stops of the tour. The excitement surrounding the concerts extends beyond longtime fans. Many local residents have expressed curiosity about the global phenomenon that BTS has become, observing the city's vibrant atmosphere as visitors wearing purple clothing and carrying official merchandise fill public spaces. Tourism officials have welcomed the increased international attention, recognizing the significant economic and cultural impact that major entertainment events can bring to Brussels. Across social media platforms, hashtags related to BTS and Brussels have steadily gained momentum as fans document every stage of their journey. From boarding flights to arriving at hotels and exploring famous landmarks such as the Grand Place and Mannequin Piece, ARMY members have turned the trip into a celebration that stretches far beyond the concert itself. Many describe the experience as a reunion of an international family united by music, friendship, and shared memories built over more than a decade of supporting BTS. As the city moved closer to concert day, the excitement became even more visible. Streets surrounding major transportation hubs welcomed an increasing number of international visitors carrying backpacks decorated with BTS keychains, purple ribbons, and official merchandise collected over many years. While every fan had a unique story, they all shared one common goal: to be part of an unforgettable moment as BTS prepared to perform in Brussels. For many travelers, the journey had been carefully planned months in advance. Flights were booked as soon as the European tour dates were announced, hotels filled quickly, and fans coordinated itineraries through online communities. Some arrived several days early to explore the city, while others combined the concert with vacations across Europe. The result was a vibrant international gathering that reflected the extraordinary global reach of BTS and their music. In the historic center of Brussels, visitors could be seen taking photographs at famous landmarks while proudly wearing purple scarves, jackets, and accessories. Conversations in Korean, English, French, Indonesian, Spanish, Japanese, Portuguese, Thai, and many other languages filled cafes and public squares. Although many had never met before, the shared connection of being ARMY made introductions effortless. Fan-organized meetups became one of the highlights of the week. Across parks, cafes, and public spaces, fans exchanged photo cards, handmade bracelets, banners, and small gifts prepared especially for fellow ARMY members. These traditions have become an important part of BTS concert culture, emphasizing kindness, friendship, and the sense of belonging that has defined the fandom for years. Local businesses quickly recognized the festive atmosphere. Coffee shops near popular tourist attractions welcomed groups of fans throughout the day, while restaurants noticed a significant increase in reservations. Hotel staff reported meeting guests from dozens of different countries, many of whom proudly explained that they had traveled thousands of kilometers for the opportunity to see BTS perform together. Retail stores also experienced increased activity as visitors searched for souvenirs to commemorate their trip. Purple clothing, accessories, and locally inspired keepsakes became especially popular purchases. For many fans, bringing home something that connected both Brussels and BTS represented a meaningful reminder of a once-in-a-lifetime experience. The economic impact of major concerts has long been recognized by cities around the world, and Brussels appeared well prepared for the influx of visitors. Public transportation authorities encouraged travelers to plan their journeys in advance, while tourism information centers provided multilingual assistance to international guests unfamiliar with the city. Volunteers and local workers alike contributed to creating a welcoming atmosphere for the thousands expected to attend the concerts. Across social media, excitement continued to build. Fans shared videos of their arrivals, scenic walks through Brussels, and emotional reunions with friends they had only known online. Many described finally meeting fellow ARMY members after years of chatting through social media platforms as one of the most memorable parts of the entire trip. The atmosphere remained joyful and respectful. Fans reminded one another to follow local regulations, respect public spaces, and prioritize safety throughout the event. Messages encouraging kindness and consideration spread widely across fan communities, reflecting BTS's long-standing message of positivity, mutual respect, and caring for others. Although anticipation naturally centered on the upcoming performances, many visitors emphasized that the journey itself had already become unforgettable. Every train ride, shared meal, city tour, and spontaneous conversation contributed to an experience that extended far beyond a few hours inside a stadium. Brussels had become a meeting point where people from different cultures and backgrounds celebrated a shared love of music. For longtime followers of BTS, this tour carried special emotional significance. The groups returned to large-scale performances together. The excitement surrounding Brussels demonstrated once again that BTS concerts are much more than musical events. They are global cultural gatherings that bring together people of different ages, languages, and nationalities under one shared passion. Whether attending their first BTS concert or their 10th, fans consistently described the feeling as something impossible to fully capture with words. As the countdown continued, one sentiment echoed across the city: the wait was almost over, and Brussels was ready to welcome one of the world's most celebrated music groups for an unforgettable stop on their world tour. The excitement surrounding the BTS World Tour continued to grow as more international visitors arrived in Brussels each day. Long before the stadium gates were scheduled to open, the city had already transformed into a destination where music, friendship, and cultural exchange blended together in remarkable ways. Visitors explored museums, historic streets, and famous landmarks while proudly carrying purple banners and wearing clothing inspired by BTS's signature colors. Many fans described the experience as more than simply attending a concert. It represented years of patience, dedication, and emotional connection with the group's music. Some had supported BTS since their debut, while others discovered the group's message during difficult moments in their lives. Regardless of when they joined the fandom, everyone shared the same excitement as concert day approached. Hotels throughout Brussels reported welcoming guests from every continent. Families traveled together, close friends planned reunion trips, and solo travelers confidently embarked on their own adventures, knowing they would quickly find companionship among fellow army members. Social media platforms became filled with photographs of fans meeting for the first time after years of online conversations, proving once again that music has the power to connect people beyond geographical boundaries. Around popular attractions, visitors exchanged recommendations about restaurants, sightseeing locations, and transportation routes to the concert venue. Fan-made maps circulated online, highlighting cafes, photo spots, and gathering locations where international visitors could meet before the show. Volunteers from various fan communities helped answer questions for newcomers, ensuring everyone felt welcomed regardless of the language they spoke. Local business owners expressed appreciation for the international visitors. Restaurants introduced multilingual menus, hotel employees assisted guests with transportation information, and souvenir shops displayed products that appealed to travelers hoping to take home lasting memories of their visit to Belgium. Although the primary reason for traveling was the concert, many fans took the opportunity to learn more about Brussels' history, architecture, and culture. Security preparations around the venue were carried out carefully to ensure a safe experience for everyone attending. Event organizers reminded visitors to follow official guidance regarding entry procedures, prohibited items, and transportation schedules. Fans themselves encouraged one another to remain patient, respectful, and considerate throughout the event, reflecting the values that BTS has often promoted through their music and public messages. As evening approached on the day before the concert, excitement became almost impossible to contain. Restaurants buzzed with conversations about favorite songs, dream setlists, and unforgettable memories from previous BTS performances. Many fans admitted they doubted they would be able to sleep, overwhelmed by anticipation after waiting months, or even years, for this opportunity. Throughout Brussels, purple lights, handmade banners, and smiling faces created an atmosphere unlike an ordinary week in the city. Every conversation seemed connected by one theme: BTS had inspired people from countless cultures to gather in one place, united by music, hope, and friendship. Industry experts have long recognized the remarkable economic influence of global music tours. International visitors contribute to local tourism through accommodations, dining, shopping, transportation, and sightseeing. For Brussels, hosting one of the European stops of BTS's world tour represented not only a major entertainment event but also an opportunity to showcase the city's hospitality to visitors from around the world. For many first-time visitors, the concert became the centerpiece of an unforgettable journey through Europe. Some combined Brussels with visits to neighboring countries, while others extended their vacations to experience additional cultural attractions. The tour encouraged exploration beyond the concert itself, benefiting tourism throughout the region. The enthusiasm surrounding BTS also highlighted the continuing influence of Korean culture on the international stage. From Korean cuisine to language learning and fashion, many fans explained that their appreciation for Korea had grown through BTS's music. Several local Korean restaurants experienced increased demand as visitors gathered to enjoy familiar dishes before the concert. Despite the excitement, fans consistently emphasized respect for fellow concertgoers, for local residents, and for the city hosting such a significant event. Across fan communities, reminders to keep public spaces clean, follow venue rules, and support local businesses demonstrated the maturity and organization that have become hallmarks of many BTS fan projects worldwide. As the final countdown continued, every passing hour brought new arrivals, new friendships, and new memories. Whether walking through the historic streets of Brussels, enjoying Belgian cuisine, or simply sharing stories with fellow army members, visitors understood they were participating in something much larger than a concert. They were taking part in a global celebration built on music, resilience, creativity, and connection.